Ja Morant says he takes full accountability for his latest gun incident. What up, words? Your boy Challz Brown back again talking facts. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit the notification bell. Okay, your boy Ja says he's sorry, right? And more or less, he doesn't say that exact words, but I want to read what he says and I want to have some commentary because I think this is absolutely crazy. But Ja Morant has dominated the news cycle lately after his latest social media incident mirrored the last situation he found himself in, which he got an 8-game suspension. Over the weekend, Morant yet again flashed a firearm on IG Live and has completely undermined people's faith in him and his ability to handle the superstar position he occupies. In a statement issued via ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski, Morant said, quote, "I know I've disappointed a lot of people who supported me. This is a journey and I recognize there is more work to do. My words may not mean much right now, but I take full accountability for my actions. I'm committed to continuing to work on myself," end quote. Ja's statement comes on the heels of the NBA Commissioner Adam Silver saying, "Honestly, I was shocked when I saw this weekend that video. Now we're in the process of investigating it, and we'll figure out exactly what happened to the best we can." This sounds so weird. Who wrote this? Okay. And again, the video is a bit grainy and all that, but I'm assuming the worst, But we'll figure out exactly what happened there. All right, what I want to tell you what happened there is this guy is ridiculous, right? And I'm gonna be blunt and honest. I got a few people I see defending it, and I got a few friends of mine that are defending it to a degree without saying, "Oh, we defend it," right? But any grown person knows this is ridiculous. And I can't remember the artist, but he came out as a rapper. He came out saying guns are still legal and this and that and the third, right? And my whole thing is, yeah, guns are legal, but there's so many things wrong with this situation. It's crazy. Ja Morant is a multi-million-dollar basketball player in an organization that has full autonomy over everything you do. Once you sign that contract to the NBA, they pretty much can tell you when to eat, sleep, and do whatever else, right? At the end of the day. And when you are blessed, that's the word, the key word is blessing. It ain't, people act like they owe him something, right? People act like he is supposed to have this multi-million-dollar contract by any means necessary. It's somehow something he is obligated, they're obligated to give him. No, they don't have to give him nothing. It's a million other guys that want that spot that will never show a gun online. And the simple fact of the matter is, showing a gun online, this is what people, when I see people defending it, and I find it weird because end of the day, you pulling out a gun in any situation that you're not prepared to use it is already stupid. So you don't need to be pulling it out, flashing it. What are you doing? First of all, you're a multi-million-dollar basketball player. The odds of you having to shoot that and flash that for any reason is almost none, right? Almost none, unless you put yourself in a situation that it has to be done. But at the end of the day, how many NBA players do you see shooting off because in fear for their life? It doesn't really happen that often, let's be honest. And for two, when you pull that out and you put it next to your head or your friend's head, that gun can go off. Guns go off, bro. So that gun accidentally goes off and kills somebody, then what, right? Like my guy, I believe it was Jason Williams, the basketball player, NBA player, showing off guns in his house. The gun went off. Shot somebody in his home because he wanted to show his guns. He wanted to show how cool his gun collection was. So the simple fact of the matter, even beyond, yes, guns are legal. And even beyond that, yes, he's young and this and that, but he ain't that young. If you are able to go in the NBA without a parent or guardian signing for you, you ain't no kid no more. And when you pick up a gun, when you're singing rap music, picking up a gun and showing it on Instagram Live, either you're unbelievably young and young-minded, right? Because grown men don't do this. I'm sorry to tell you, grown men don't get excited by rap lyrics and start showing their guns online. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird to me, and it's seriously immature, right? But at the end of the day, when you do that, I don't think there's many jobs you really can have. I can't, in the climate we're in, where you got school shooters, you got work shooters, you got postal shooters, you got people standing in the middle of the street shooting at cars that come by. People are using guns like toys now. They're killing people for no reason. They wake up with a bad day and kill somebody. So the simple fact of the matter is, I can't imagine any job that becomes aware of you showing your weapon on the IG live while you're listening to rap music and allowing you to come back to work the next day? I can't think of not one. McDonald's, not one, nothing. Long John Silver's, Toys R Us, Kmart. I can't think of no one, a manager getting wind of you on IG live, right? You could work at the bank. You could be a lawyer. I don't see none of them being cool with going on IG live and seeing you rapping the rap lyrics and showing guns. So let's just start there. It ain't just the NBA. I can't think of many jobs, period, that's okay. Because at that point, if they're condoning that, they're condoning you coming in there tomorrow and shooting everybody in there, right? So at the end of the day, I don't see the purpose of a grown man showing his weapons on TV. I mean, on IG. And the simple fact that the apology to me, this was written by someone else. Because this kid does not believe this. There's no way he believes any of this. Because simple fact, I know I've disappointed a lot of people who have supported me. This is a journey, and I recognize there is more work to do. That's something somebody says that somebody wrote. Because you don't get caught with this right back to back. And then be like, I got more work to do. No, you ain't got nothing else to do. They about to let your ass go. You ain't got to do nothing else. Simple fact of the matter is, if this you, then be you. This is what bothers me. If you're a gun-toting, weed-smoking, right, thugaholic, then be that. Don't apologize. Don't apologize. If it's something that this is who you are, then be yourself, bro. I don't like this middle of the road. We kind of, I'm going to be good, then I'm not going to be good when I'm on IG, then I'm going to get back, and then I'm going to change. No, you're not going to change. So just do what you do and see what they do, right? The simple fact of the matter is it's apologies now because a lot of stuff going to come down. It's goofy, right? It's silly. It's childish. And the simple fact that grown people are actually defending these actions of a grown man who has been blessed beyond means. The people defending him won't see 1/10 of what this guy's getting paid. And they'll go to work and behave, right? The grown people defending him, they go to work every single day and behave. They're not walking in there with no guns. They're not showing guns on IG, but they want to defend him for doing it, right? If you're not a international rapper who gets paid to rap and show your guns, if that's your persona, you can't do that in somebody else's job site. He works for the NBA. He don't work for himself. So until he working for himself, which unless he's gonna create a basketball league that he owns and runs, he working for them, and he got to do what they say. So yeah, guns are legal, right? Also, these places of business have policies in place. It's called a code of conduct. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even want somebody working for me that's going to think it's cool to go on IG and hold up a weapon and rap to NBA Youngboy. I think that shows a lack of character. I don't think you're prepared for what you need to do at work if that's something you're doing in your off time. I'm just going to be honest with you. Because it's carelessness when you pull out a weapon like that, when you're not defending yourself. That's what nobody's talking about. It's carelessness. There's so many people that have gotten killed on accident by somebody brandishing a weapon. Every time we see it on Twitter when someone holds out a weapon and shoots it on accident, we call him every name in the book. But somehow when he does it and he has a weapon, and even though it didn't misfire, it's still stupid. So the simple fact of the matter is he's childish and he's about to throw away everything because he wants to be cool on Instagram. I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know what you think in the comments. Ja Morant, to me, is trying to be two things at the same time, and you can't do that for so long, bro. You can't be a smart thug and do it all at the same time. You can't be a classy, I'm going to say this again. You cannot be a classy thug. People can say whatever they want. The two don't mix. Sooner or later, the classy gonna have to be classy, or the thug gonna have to be thug. It ain't two things. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Because the classiness is only gonna exist if the thug don't. So if you're gonna be a thug, then that's all you can be, bro. Don't make no apologies, be the thug. Show your weapon and see how far it gets you. Right? CLBMG. I'm gonna catch y'all on that flip side. Peace.
CLB.